Boom, boom. We'll get started here in just a second, everybody. Just posting up that we're going to play some Lord of the Rings online. That's odd. Okay. Alright, we got it all posted. It's good now. Now let's get to playing the game. So it's been a minute. I was pretty sick here lately. So it's been a while since I've been online to play, but I am back, at least for a little bit tonight. We'll see how far I go here. Do 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 do. Squirrel. Let me get my chat up. All right, we are ready to go. So, welcome back, everybody. This is From the Gnome, and we're playing Lord of the Rings online. Yes, this is an MMORPG for Lord of the Rings and all things Tolkien. It's been around for over 18 years. You can go over to lotro.com. That's LOTRO.com. Create an account, download the game, play for free. There's free content all the way up to level 95. And you can go all the way to max level 150. But you have to start doing just missions and stuff like that unless you buy some content after 95. But 95, literally, if you play through all the stories and stuff, going from 1 to 95 will take you forever. There's over 18 years of content available in this game. And in my opinion, it's the best MMORPG on the market right now. And who am I to lie to you? Come on, people. Come on. Go play Lotro.com. Stay in Stone Games is the developer. And they're doing a good job. They've been putting out expansions every year here lately. And there's a new expansion due out next month in December. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Really is my favorite MMORPG out there. Huge community. Huge community. The game is very much alive. People wonder about that. They come and they take a look and they're like, well, that game's been out for over 18 years. Does anybody still play it? Yes. Yes, tons of people play this game. Let's see. So it's been a long time since I've been on my champion. This is my max level 150 human champion, Lorandon. Doing some random stuff tonight. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played because I was sick. So I wanted to check my scholar. I need to get some crafting done in mastery. In master, I should say. Can I make things? I can. I can make quite a bit. What about research? That takes 60. I can make 61 of those, but once I make those, then I won't be able to make any of these. And I can make, oh, Oh, I've only got one undeciphered. Ah, I see. Okay, I've only got one of one, so that's one right there, not 137. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these. We'll make all of them that we can possibly make. What you doing, boy? Elvis is up and walking around. He heard me talking, so it was time for him to wake up. Let's see here. This is not going to take us all the way through the 1040, unfortunately. What level was this? This was level 45 items. We'll have to go out there and farm that area so I can get past this point. The way the crafting works in Lord of the Rings Online is you have your base ranking and then your master or mastery level ranking, and you have to get both of them done before you can do mastery on the next one of them. You can do all of the standard ones as long as you get those done, but like if I want to do mastery on Supreme, I got to finish the master's mastery. I know that sounds weird, but I got to get the gold version of master done before I can work on the gold version of Supreme, before I can work on the gold version of Westfold, and so on and so forth. It's a thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a thing. So I can make 10 more of these, but I could make 40 of these. That seems like a much better thing. Earn 10 experience for that, 7 for this. Yeah, this seems like a no-brainer. So let's go this way and get about 400 more XP out of that. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. I am still recovering from my illness, but I'm feeling better today for sure. I was really not feeling good this weekend. Really not feeling good. It was pretty bad. All right, let's stop there because now we're down to 13 of these. And these will give us 10 as well, and I can do 20 of these. Okay, let's make... I just realized what that is. It gives me a chance to crit. So let's make one of them, and then we'll use it. And there we are. We'll use that. That'll give us a little buff up here. There we are for 1 minute. And then we'll make the rest of them. See if we get some more crits because we got that extra little bonus chance of critting. Alright, we got pretty close. We'll go ahead and do the rest of these. Okay, yep, 865 of 1040, so that's not bad. We did pretty good. So we won't continue on with that, but what about the East Stamina? Is there anything I can do here? Don't have any pieces for that at all. At all. So let's go ahead and change our outfit. Cosmetic outfit. This has no bearing whatsoever on your stats or anything. It's just cosmetics. We're going to head over to do the Spring Fest. So I think I'm going to put on my birding outfit. That or my fishing outfit. Which one should I do for spring? Yeah, let's do the fishing outfit. So I got a pirate outfit. A very bizarre outfit. One of my favorites back there. Okay, we'll go with this one here. And while we're like this, let's go ahead and make our weapon not visible. All right. I don't know why I'm running back out there. Instead, I'm going to right click on this little item here I got when I logged in tonight that gave me a map to the Spring Festival. I do love that animation. Drinking water, of course, tonight. Alright, so there's the Spring Fest. First thing we're going to do is run out here to the middle and make sure to pick up, I think there's an overarching quest out here, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute. Doubt anybody's online, but let's check. It's just me tonight. I feel all alone. It kind of happens that way every fall going into the holiday months, everybody kind of disappears because they got so many things going on in the real world, so many events and everything, so it just gets that way. I'm gonna set my bind point to this one right here, and we'll go talk to this gentleman. Make this big enough for an adult to read. Lorendon, welcome, welcome. There are many enjoyable activities with which to celebrate the arrival of springtime, and many of them can be found right here at the festival grounds. I know you will have a good time, but if I might steal your ear for just a moment, could I ask you to help me with something? It's a small matter, a trifle, really, but I am a bit concerned about a number of recent arrivals here at the grounds. There are 3 of them, and they have been on the road for a long while. I am to understand they have made the journey all the way from Gondor. They call themselves herbalists, and while I would not turn anyone away, they have made themselves something of a nuisance here already. Could you make sure they are happy, and more importantly, that they do not bother my patrons with any more of their strange questions? I really appreciate this, Lorendon. I'll see that you get some extra spring leaves for helping me out. So we'll take that quest, and then we'll take this one as well, pick up some wine. The northeast table. I just walked around the festival grounds, and do you know what I saw? Why, my disappointed eyes beheld parched partygoers everywhere I turned. No spring festival can be properly enjoyed without the delightful notes of a smooth spring wine. I have some spring leaves for you if you will pick up jugs of spring wine from the tables in the center of the festival grounds and deliver them to the tables on the outskirts of Lorendon. Alright, we will do that. Let's go talk to these people over here. These are the people he was referring to. Ah, you've come here to assist the herbalists, Lorendon. We are always in need of such assistance, for the pursuit of knowledge never ends, as I am sure you are well aware. I was the apprentice of Galathir, the herb master of Minas Tirith, and he sent me forth to research the plants and mosses of Ithilien and the waste before Mordor. He did not agree with some of the conclusions I made upon my return and sought to dismiss me. Not only that, but he has taken a new apprentice. Actually, he has taken 2, and sent them north to Breland to confirm some of his botanical theories. My sojourn in the wilds, as well as my perusal of that fine tome, Warts and Weeds, has taught me I do not need to be Galathir's apprentice to study the natural world. So I followed his new apprentices here, and I have been trying to help them with their studies. Seems to me they might be cut from the same cloth as my old master, poor fellows. They have been bothering the people here with Galathir's questions, when they should be out in the field studying the plants and grasses with their own eyes. Milgamel is a good friend, and I have known her since childhood, but she proved a poor apprentice to my master Galathir. I think she fancied herself the master and he the apprentice. Can you imagine such a folly? Anyway, Brud here and I know to show him the respect he deserves, and we have come here to confirm several of his theories about the spread of flowering plants in the Northlands. Milgamel came along as well, as to speak true, I do not think we could have prevented her from doing so. She will not appear in our report to Galathir, I can tell you that. But enough of this banter. I spoke to a fellow some time ago, one of the Perianath, about gathering up some yellow cattails for my study, and he never returned. Now I charge you with this task. I beg that you do not disappoint me as he did. Alrighty. So he wants me to go pick up some stuff. Let's go around here and pick up some more quests as well. I always suck at the dance quest over there, so I generally never even do it. I don't know why, I just fell at it every time I try. I should have came here before. First.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Welcome, my friend. If you're here for the Spring Festival, I'd recommend you look around and participate in many of the fun activities around here. If you're not here for the Spring Festival, maybe you should be. For those folks that participate in many of our activities, there might just be a reward in store for you, so get out there. Remember, if you get lost in the hedge maze, just yell for help. So basically, this is the wrapper quest that goes around all of the things that you're doing here. You can get a legendary tracery token, so that's why people do it, really and truly. So what was this? There are many rewards that await you. Something other. Complete a taste of something. and a taste of
Could
spring.
I speak with you a moment?
Basically go do 10 festivities, and finally seasonal, the coins
Would
of
you do
so
something?
hello there. Enjoying the spring festival? Say, if you're feeling brave, I've got a job you would be perfect for. One day I was enjoying a meal and a drink at the Prancing Pony, and I overheard a minstrel spinning some tales. He told the story of a corrupted spring that lies deep within the Garth Agarwin, a fortress within the Lone Lands. It is said that a water maid by the name of Nahrua resides deep within and has fallen due to blood spilled in her waters. That's odd. During the wars between Angmar and the North Kingdom. Within the swamp, there are a series of golden coins that were given as a gift to the River Maiden. Sadly, these coins, much like the creature herself, have become darkened by the blood throughout the area. As hope springs eternal, our hope is that you could cleanse this creature of the taint infecting the surrounding lands. If you bring me coins that bear her plight as proof of these deeds, I will reward you for your efforts. We'll take it. I don't know if we'll get to doing it, but we'll take it. Let's go ahead and take a look at his rewards.
How can I be of service?
So I'm thinking that what they're saying fresh rewards is new rewards, the rewards that were new this year. This is actually the second time that this Spring Fest has been out. They said it was a, how did they put it? An encore for it. The point is, they decided to do a Spring Fest during winter because people on the southern hemisphere of Earth are in spring right now while we're in fall going into winter. So they were like, let's put a Spring Fest, Spring Festival in for them as well. So they've got that going on right now, and then I believe in December we'll be going into the Yule Fest. So it's the second time the Spring Fest this year has been out. Cloak of Budding Spring. Let's take a look at it. And if I got that wrong, yeah, I apologize, but that's how I believe it is. Tunic and leggings. Tome of the Hedgehog and Hare Parade. I already have that pet. Apparently I already have this goat. Lily Pond. Not a lot that I don't have that I got in the when the Spring Fest came out earlier this year. Cosmetics. Oh, there's the fiddle. I think I may have that. Yeah, you can't see it for that. Dun, 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 dun. There's so many cosmetics. Recipes. And housing items. What I was actually looking for was the steeds that don't cost mithril. So steeds themselves, those are not steeds, those are pieces that you put on. I've gotten all of them, I believe. It would seem that way. So I don't even have any steeds that I could get right now. I mean, these you have to pay for, and I'm not going to pay for them. Cosmetic pets. Tome of the Perfect Curl Garden Snail. Oh, that's paid for. Tome of the the White Puppy. So I could get that one. These I believe I already have. Tome of the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that. Large Shrew. Tome of the Plain Shrew. So there's a few pets I could get that I haven't gotten before. Dyes. Don't care at all about the dwarf candles. Dark purple dye. Bull Roar's green dyes. I think that's a pretty good one. So there's not a lot here since there's nothing new since the last time this was available. So don't know that I'm going to farm this, but I'll at least play through it a little bit tonight. Let's pick up the... Let's go around and pick up the flowers that were needed. That's the thing, is once you've played this game for many years and you've done all of the festivals, really and truly each year when a festival comes out, the only thing that you have to get is what they've added new that year, because you'll already have everything else, you know. So you start getting to a point where you have it all. But I still enjoy doing a lot of them. Alright, go turn that in. Oh, I forgot I had that. I got that in the Halloween event, seasonal event that just ended a while back. Ah, the cattails I requested. You have proven your worth to be far greater than the fellow I first asked for these. I will examine these on behalf of my master. We will see if he has the right of it. Milgamel thinks that old book of hers, Warts and Weeds, lists the proper uses of cattail, but Galanther has his doubts, and therefore so do I. But I have become quite parched. We bring our table some of that fine spring wine. I saw a number of the bottles across the grounds over that way. And every worthwhile botanical study requires proper refreshment. So says my master, and so say I. So we'll go do that. But first, while we're going over here, we will pick up the wine and deliver that to the parched patrons. The party goers. Isn't that where I was supposed to go? Could have sworn I was supposed to take them. Where are you at? Am I missing something, or was this the one that goes back to the guy? I really thought this went to these people. I'm totally messing this up, I'm sure. Is it him? It was him that I was taking that to. I thought that went to the partygoers. It has come to my attention that there are patches of purple Anerloth growing nearby. Why did I spend my time thinking about yellow cattails when I could be studying a much more interesting and important bloom? Why, Galanther would be most disappointed in me, and I might join Milgamel as another in the growing line of spurned apprentices. Quickly, my useful assistant, gather up purple Anerloth and bring them to me with utmost haste. I will tell you the history of this important flower upon your return. So I'll pick up this one right here. I really thought that went to those partygoers, though. It seems feel like I'm doing something wrong. Those of you that stick around for the Spring Fest, afterwards we'll go do some missions. We haven't done missions in quite a while. Don't really think I'm going to be working on any major story stuff tonight. Just not there. After the long weekend and early week of being sick, I'm just not back to feeling the greatest just yet, and wanting to get into story time. And I don't want to ruin that for y'all. I know some of y'all come just to hear the stories, and I'd rather do that when I'm in a much more pleasant mood. So we will do some missions and other stuff, maybe some fishing, birding, you never know. Yes, these flowers are clearly Anerloth, and the samples are in fine condition. It makes a great deal of sense that they should grow here in the Northlands. You see, these purple flowers with the yellow centers are the descendants of a very special type of flower that the men of the West brought to these shores long ago. That bloom was called Anerlace, and it was planted wherever they came to settle. These Anerloth are held to be the descendants of those legendary flowers which died out sometime in the intervening years. My master Galanther has written extensively about the Anerlace of long ago, and the Anerloth of today, and he is widely considered the foremost expert on both. But I am parched once again. We are in need of more spring wine. Assistant, fetch us some now, and I will share with you. Not wine. I will share with you more tales of the legendary Analace. Back across. The dance contest is about to start. She's over there taking entries right now. Again, I will not partake in that. I wonder if you can't give those to the party goers while you're on this part of this quest. That's probably what the deal is. The assistant who brings the wine is the most popular of them all. That is not one of Galather's expressions, but it is one of mine. So it is with an abundance of good feeling that I count you as a friend. Might you do something for me, my new friend? There is an elf across the way who seems to have taken an interest in our discussions. He is right over there and has been staring at us for some time now. I do not like it. Go see what he wants. He's talking about this guy right here. I apologize if I have caused the visiting herbalist some discomfort, but I must confess that it was not entirely without reason. I find their demeanor unpleasant and their behavior discourteous, but I am most offended by this single point. The herb master they serve knows nothing about the Analace bloom, and has spread much about it that is simply untrue. I would not normally involve myself with such matters, but my brother Edelthun travels to Mithlond, there to depart Middle-earth for the Undying Lands. We said our farewells just yesterday, and I tarried here at the festival grounds, seeking a balm for my unsettled thoughts. I could not make the decision for him, but neither am I ready to sail into the west, and the conflict wars within me. Edelthun and I were given to traveling throughout Middle-earth, and together we found great joy in the beauty of far-off places. We rested in Rivendell and called it home, but never for long. We were always off again on our journeys before the sun had set a dozen times, and we wandered the wilds and came to villages unfamiliar and strange. This was our practice for almost an age of the world, but Edelthun grew sorrowful at the changes he saw, the places that were damaged by the ravages of war, the losses inflicted by Sauron. In time we did not journey as often, and we spent longer in Rivendell than we did away. This has been the last of our travels. My brother departs, but the memory of my wanderings with him remain, and that is how I know your herbalist friends are mistaken. The purple Anarloth of today bear little resemblance to the Analace of legend. If you tell them this, I will describe what I know of Analace to them and to you if you wish. Okay, let's go. Let them know. I do not know what this elf thinks he knows, but I have never heard his name before. How many tomes of herb lore has he studied? Not only that, how many has he written? My master Galather has written innumerable such tomes, and is a noted expert on countless subjects related to the many breeds and uses of every plant that grows upon this Middle-earth. All in Minas Tirith know of his expansive even, knowledge, and none would dare doubt its breadth or its accuracy. I will hear out this elf, but only in order to reveal him for the charlatan he is, and you can tell him so. Well, this should get good. Listen well, and I will tell both these herbalists and you what I know of the legendary Analace. Many are the varieties of flower that bloom in the Undying Lands beyond the reach of mortals, never to be seen by man or dwarf or hobbit. Elves know of them by song or story, if not by sight, and that knowledge brings them joy or sorrow in turns. But some flowers came to grow in distant soil. The Analace was one of these, and it grew in profusion in Numenor across the sea. Tall it was, like the men of that land, and as it grew it faced the rising of the sun in the east, and was crowned with the light of morning. The Anarlasi were held to be an emblem of the house of Elros. Seeds of the Anarlasi were brought to Middle-earth by Elendil. He sent them to be planted wherever the men of the West came to settle. But that means Anarlasi should bloom in many places, does it not? Oh, I have to click her, duh. Every student of history knows that the tale of Elendil and his flight from Numenor, and that he brought plants and seedlings of high birth and low with him to Middle-earth. But if he ordered such flowers as the Anarlasi to be planted wherever his people settled, they should grow still in abundance. That is why my former master believed the Anarloth to be its true descendant, and on this I cannot say I disagree. How came Herendel to know of the flower's history? Whoops. Which one is it? It's him. Bah! If these tall flowers were truly planted by the men of the West throughout Middle-earth, where are they now? Anarloth grows in many places, but I have not seen these flowers you describe in Gondor. Neither have I seen them throughout Ithilien. If you are not a liar, perhaps you are a fool, but I should wish to be neither. How do you claim to come by this knowledge? Not by study, I warrant. No, you are right, Nethless. I have not come by this knowledge through study, or at least not through the study of old books or a herb master's teachings. My brother Edlithan and I walked the hills and valleys of Middle-earth long ago. We took great joy in our wanderings, and every new sight filled our hearts. Nothing cheered us so much as the Anarlasi that lined the roads we walked. They grew in the gardens of Minas Anor, far to the south. They grew, too, in the courts along the paths of Anonymous, city of the king. But what happened to them? They died. Dun dun dun! It began when Anorion was slain in Mordor. It continued during the long decline of the Northern Kingdom. And then, one sad day, there were none left. My brother and I did not journey together much after that. We just grew apart. That is the tale. Now you must understand why I feel so strongly that the Anarlasi be remembered as they were, and not as a distant herb master pretends them to be. I am not saying I believe this elf Lorandon, but he has given me some food for thought. I like how the music played right there, just the perfect timing for that. Alright, we'll run back over here and talk to them again. Edlithan and I did not travel as often once the Anarlasi died out. It was only one sign of the wounds Sauron inflicted upon Middle-earth, but it affected we two more personally than many others. I wonder if the Anarlasi grow still in the Undying Lands. Perhaps when I come there at last I will find my brother smiling among them, eager to chastise me for delaying so long to see them. It is a happy thought, even if that is all. I beg your pardon, and hope you will excuse me, but I could not help but overhear the telling of your friend's story. I'm not very good with names, so I do not quite know what flower he was talking about, but it seems to me that it bears some resemblance to the humble sunflower. They grow in the Shire, you know. That hobbit believes that some strain of Analasse still grows within the bounds of her land. Can it be true? I can hardly believe it, Lorandon. Can it be true that blooms of the Analasse have come to be preserved within the bounds of the Shire? I do not want my brother Edelithan to depart from Middle-earth without knowing if this be so. The thought that he could leave without knowing fills me with regret, and my remaining years will be a sorrow to think he sailed away believing every trace of the Analasse had vanished. You have the look of a determined man, Lorandon. Can I ask you to hurry after my brother's company and to bring him word of these sunflowers? I do not ask you to change his mind, merely to let him know that the flowers we loved in our younger days did not disappear as we believed, but can still be found in the world today. That will be enough for me and for Edelithan, my brother. His party of elves plan to take the customary route of our people through the country of the Green Hills. Go to the Shire and look for them in the wooded hills above the road, and hurry. I said farewell to my brother not far from here, but that was yesterday, and he will have covered much ground since then. Alright, so we need to head over to the Shire, basically, at this point. I think I actually have... Yeah, I could go to No Bottle. What was the other option? I think that would actually be pretty good. Let's go to No Bottle and we can get there from there. Alright, Stable Master, Stable Master, Stable Master. There you are.
How do you do?
I do quite well. How do you do? We want to go to... I think it was close to... Alright, let me bring up my map because that I know I can find it that way. It was down here, so Woodhall, Stock, Frogbottom, okay, Stock. That sounds like a good way to go. Nosy hobbitses back there. He's supposed to be right here. Did I pass him? I sure did. My governing friend, what brings you to us with such haste? Stay a moment and rest, for we will soon move on, but for a time I would welcome the conversation. You introduce yourself and convey Harlandale's message. My brother thinks a hobbit has seen a bloom of the legendary Analasse. I find that most difficult to believe. Those flowers began to die at the end of the Second Age, and as Arnor declined, so too did the Analasse. They have not been seen for hundreds of years. Your hobbit friend is mistaken, and my brother is misguided by hope. You are certain you understood what this hobbit had to say? For love of my brother I cannot say that word. Harrendale, I will humor you in this, even if it seems fanciful beyond all reason. Learn to read. There is a hobbit village just beneath us, and I understand it is called Woodhall. by those who live there. Go to this village and speak with the hobbits and learn if they possess such flowers as you describe. And my mind is set, and springtime is the season of my departure, but I have not such haste that I cannot spare a moment to answer this one question of my brother. The journeys we shared in our youth remain dear to me, as does he. Go to Woodhall and put the matter to rest. I cannot delay very long, but I will give some moments to this exercise. It has left my thoughts astir. Alright, so we'll run right down. Here's where it's at. Hey, a couple people are online. Will you let me sit here in peace? I know only that I find flowers quite pretty to look at, but if you seek a deeper understanding than that, I have nothing to offer you. This mysterious flower does sound like a sunflower to me. Not the purple sort, with the bright yellow center, but the other variety. Marjoram is always painting that second kind, and if you want to know about them, you should talk to her. She lives here in Woodhall. And she's right over here. You're looking for sunflowers? Why, I finished painting another of them not yesterday. I leaned it against the wall right over there to dry, and inspect it and tell me what you think. I do not know what to say, Lorandon. If I did not know any better, I would say the artist painted this not from memory, but from life. This depicts one of the Unalase, just as I remember. How can this be? Did one of my people paint this picture? I came it to be in this village of hobbits. They are longer lived than men, but not so long that any could have seen one of the Unalase and put paint to paper with such accuracy. The last of that breed died out long ago, and only one of my people could have painted this. I always heard elves were frightening and strange, but your friend here seems rather amusing instead. I assure you no elf painted this picture, but I will take that as a compliment for my artistry. Yes, I am the painter, and indeed I have painted a number of the plants and animals I've seen in the woods and fields throughout the Shire. I do not know the word he used to describe this flower, and have never heard it before. No doubt it is an elvish word of some meaning and great significance, but we hobbits like to give things names that tell you everything you need to know. This painting is of a sunflower, of course. There are many of them growing around the border of a farm field north of Woodhall, if you'd like to see them for yourselves. And tell your elf friend that I appreciate his kind words about my painting. Alright, so now we got to go find the sunflowers, which will be right over this way. Let's go ahead and mount up and we'll head that way. Isn't it right over here? Am I going? I'm going totally the wrong way. It was right over this way. I was like, I'm going to take the long way there. There's the sunflowers. How can I put this into words, Lorandon? My heart leaps at the sight. I feel as if I have stepped back in time, back to the day, not when the Unalase struggled and failed, but to a day when they flourished. Herlindel and I walked together among these flowers in kingdoms north and south, and our eyes lighted on the horizon, and our minds danced upon the future it promised. I am brought back to those happy days and the sorrows that followed in the wake of Sauron, and his wars are forgotten to me. Excuse me. The promise of the sunflowers was as bright as their petals. Come on! And so many journeys lay still ahead of us. Words are hard. Following the death of Anarion and the decline of Arnor, the Unalase died out in the wider world, and yet somehow a seedling must have come to this land. I can see it in my mind's eye, Lorandon, born aloft in springtime, carried on the breeze until it came to rest within this sheltered land. That seed took root, and from it the line prospered. Hidden from outside eyes, the Unalase survived. Edelithan gazes at the sunflowers in silence. I was prepared to depart. My heart wept to leave my brother, but I knew I would see him again when he too sailed from these shores. The sight of these flowers has restored in me a sensation I have not felt since our travels together so long ago. How many other wonders might remain in Middle-earth? The wanderlust stirs in me again. I believed I could remain no longer, but now I think my brother and I might find joy in another journey within the bounds of Middle-earth, and then depart for the undying lands together, as once I thought we would. Can I ask you to convey this message to Herlindale for me? I will spend some time here in contemplation, and will join him soon. You have my thanks, Lorandon, for reminding me of what I once held dear, and not only that, I am grateful for one more thing. You have given back to me the hope of the unexpected, the unlooked-for wonders that might still remain around the next bend or behind the next tree. You have given back to me the promise of sunflowers. That is something I have missed. So now we will head back over to the party tree, or they're not the party tree. What we're talking about, it's at the spring festival area. Anyway, it's right over. Which one is it? So this one is not it. Yeah, it is. That's the grounds there, the festival grounds. It's that way. No, that way. Okay. You have returned, Lorandon. Did you find my brother in time, and was there any truth to the rumor that some strain of the Anlase might remain within the Shire? You tell Herlindale about the sunflowers and his brother's decision to remain in Middle-earth for now. He looks at you thoughtfully, and after a moment a smile lightens his features. I am conflicted, my friend. I did not mean to gainsay my brother's choice, for I know when he made it the decision was not easy, and he felt it strongly. I would not tell him otherwise, and I did not wish to make him stay. But when you went in search of him, when it seemed the Anlase might bloom still somewhere in the Shire, I confess I did wonder what I would say if he chose to stay. Could our journeying days come again? Where might we go? I have come up with just the right destination, Lorandon. I will suggest to my brother that we let our wandering feet bring us to the Southlands. There is a so-called Master of Herbs of Minas Tirith that I would propose we visit. He is possessed of a number of misconceptions that Edlithan and I are well prepared to correct. We two elf brothers will depart in springtime, emboldened by the breeze and a spring in our step, on another journey like those we took of old. Thank you for your help, for helping my brother and me, Lorandon. Perhaps the sun will smile upon us, and our paths will cross in some distant land. Until then, my friend, farewell. And that is the end of the story of the Springfest. I saw you leave without taking care of my own problem, Lorandon, and I admit at first I was rather cross with you. Did you forget I asked you to ensure the visiting herbalist did not cause any further disturbances? But shortly after you departed, I noticed something most unusual. They stopped their drinking and their carousing, and instead began speaking quietly among themselves. Well, the sparks of my curiosity were set aflame, and I took a casual stroll by their table. They seemed to be questioning the merits of some long-held belief, and the discussion had shaken them into politeness. What a strange turn of events. I do not know what part you played in this argument about flower strains, and neither do I know if they decided this plant called Anlase and the one called Anerloth are truly one and the same, but I do believe you may have given them something to think about, and while they're thinking that they are done causing disturbances. In conclusion, you have earned these spring leaves after all. Spend them at your leisure and enjoy the festival. Alright, we finished that. We can continue on our way. Do we have the Parched People quest or not? I'm not sure if we do, because see, they are over here sparkling. And you know, in an MMORPG, if it sparkles, click it or kill it. There is no other option. I believe you have to go in the direction of people from where you picked it up. So I'm thinking, yeah, there we are. We got that one to those people. Now we'll go pick up another one and see if we can find the people for that one. So, I think I should go over here. We're going to check this first. But if wrong, I'm going to go back that way. We did it. Hey, did it. Okay, let's grab another one. I think I was overcomplicating this one. There they are. The party goers. There you go. Now let's go find the last one. Or was that the last one? Was there only 3 you had to do? I think there was only 3. Alright, well, we did the last one. Woo! Go us! We totally owned that. Even though we had no idea what we were doing, we did it correctly. Go us. Alright, I can tell you, blah, 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 blah. He says, good job. And we're moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay, this is also for tokens.
Can I help you find something, friend?
These are for the festivity tokens. Tome of the adorable sickle fly. That's for the festivity tokens. A honey goat. I already got that, I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah, some interesting items there. What quest do we have next? We shall head over here to the maze and do the quest over there. So the spring leaves? I think that's it. Yep, spring leaves. So we currently got 26 of them.
You may be of service to me.
Find the wandering elves. We'll accept that. What about anybody else?
Hello, friend. Could you help me
Talk
with
to the garden. And what? Well, Matt Shimon, do you wish to see the new garden in Dooland? Here's a oh. I didn't know about this one. We'll take that. But we also want to take other quests here.
Could I speak
Reprimand the
with you a moment?
tweens that are inside, yes. And what do you got?
Would you do something for me?
Sample dire beers. Oh god, yes, I love that one. Anybody else got one that I can take right now? It doesn't look like it. So we'll head in. Alright, so we gotta find the lost elves and we've got to drink the dire beers. And the dire beers, you only have so much time to actually do it. Each time you drink one of them, you'll pass out and show up somewhere else inside the maze. So basically, I just go try to get the beers done first, and then I'll do the rest, because of the fact that it's got a timer on it. Did I show up right next to a dire beer? How lucky can you get? One beer to the next. We need more beer. I see the chickens have been released. They're moving around. Or is that the tweens? Actually, it may be the tweens. I didn't realize they showed up like that. And like I said, it's been a while since I've done the Spring Fest. So. Yeah, it's the terrible tweens. Ah, you sucker. I thought I clicked you. Will you come back here? Gotcha.
How do you do?
Alright, we got that one. Now let's get this beer right here. Not nearly as many people doing the Springfest the second time this year, as opposed to the first time. There were tons doing it. So I got a feeling some of these quests are going to be a lot easier to do because you're not competing with other people. Like catching the chickens should be a heck of a lot easier. Oh, I need him.
What do you need?
There we are. You have been found. And that's the last dire beer we have to drink. Alright, so we're done with that one. Just gotta wait for him to pass out and come back, and then we can finish the other quests that we have here. See if we can find the rest of the Wandering Elves. Basically, the story behind the Wandering Elves is they went in here and then they got lost. So she has sent us in here to find them. And then the Tweens, those are a bunch of hobbits running around causing issues, and we're going in there and basically going, cut that out, you stop being bad. You know. I think I found another Wandering Elf. Depends on where she is in the maze if I can get to her or not. And I can't. Holy crap. Nope. Maybe we'll find another one. Because that one's not easy to get to. From where I was at least. Oh, Wandering Elf over this way. There it is.
What can I do for you?
Well, you can leave because people are looking for you right now. Honestly, I know some people get annoyed with it. I really like the maze. It's my favorite part of the Springfest. Just doing these quests over and over, for some reason I find it relaxing. I don't know why. Maybe there's something wrong with me, but I enjoy it. Then again, I did all of the birding as well, and that drives people crazy as well. So, you know, it may just be a me thing. I don't know. It's a possibility it's just a me thing. Oh, that's the exit. Oh, there's a Wandering Elf over that way.
What can I do for you?
Ah. One of the Tweens coming around the corner somewhere. Right there. Gosh darn it. Oh, crap.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Gotcha. Alright. 3 of 4. Oh, there goes one of them.
Hello there.
Gotcha. 4 of 4. So we got 2 Wandering Elves still to find. There's one right over there, but the question is, how do I get to it? Do I have this one already? I think I do, because yeah, it's not offering me the ability to talk to it. Like it's an it, and it's not a person. Come on now. Aha! Found you.
How can I be of service?
One more. That's the exit back there. Pretty sure I've got this one over, but we're going to check. Oh, this is the one I'm missing. Good.
What do you need?
That's 6 of 6. We finished it. We can go out here and turn all 3 of these quests in.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? Greetings to you.
Alright. So we got going on here.
I would be grateful.
This
for
is
your
the
assistance.
post signs one. Let's take it. And that makes it to where these 2 aren't available. Nobody else, just the post signs. So we'll go back into the post signs real quick. Basically, he's having a blast messing with the elves that are lost in here. So we're putting up post signs for him that trick them and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, posted a confusing sign. Hello. Hey, what's up, Willy Billy Silly? Been a minute. Been a minute. I was sick this past weekend. Just got better. So I haven't been online in quite a while. How's the Willy Billy Silly these days? There's a signpost over there, but I don't think you get to it by going this way, but we'll check. Oh, I was wrong. Man, I'm wrong about everything tonight. Oh, you're in ads. I'm sorry. Need 3 more signs. 2 more after this one. One more sign to find. And there we are. I am back. Welcome back, Mr. Silly Billy Willy. How have you been tonight? Or these days, I should say. Yeah.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. Alright, I believe this guy wants us to race. We can
Would
definitely
you do
do
something
that.
for me?
Really can't seem to get enough of the hedge maze, blah 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 blah. I'm from here, blah blah. Should mean now, please leave me be, blah blah blah. Enter the hedge maze. Okay, I guess. Well, that's better than not being okay, so I guess that's good. Alright, so we have 1 minute to make our way through the hedge maze. If I remember correctly, I had this down to a science before. Yep, that's the way I meant to go. And then here and take a right. Yep. Up here. Ziggy zaggy. Take a left and we're out. I know this maze. I tried to do the maze in the Halloween event. I don't know that maze. I can't do that maze to save my life. But the spring maze, I can do that one like it's nothing. Go down here and turn this in, then he'll give us a follow-up to do it even faster.
How can I be of service?
Does he not give the faster one? I thought he did. How bizarre. Alright, is there nobody else? No? Nobody else? Oh, I say, that's annoying. Let's go over here and talk to this guy. I think we've completed something we need to turn in over here because I don't see a count, and I thought I had a count of ones I had to do today. So I really think I finished another one over here. I'm right. Taste of Spring.
What can I do for you?
Here we are. We can get that one again tomorrow. So, that being said, let's take a look here. Barter items.
Greetings, friend.
Let's look at pets. Tome of the White Puppy. We will take that one, thank you. Boom, we have a Tome of a White Puppy. We now have a white puppy. Come over here where we can see our puppy better. Hello, white puppy. You are so cute. So adorable, little white puppy. I pet you on the head. Pat, 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 pat. Alright, next. We'll do the race real quick. People come, they see I'm doing a seasonal event, and they quickly leave. They're like, and I'm out.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Yes, you may. I'm going to race on this steed here. Ooh, almost messed that up. There we are. Oh man, lag almost messed me up there. And we won!
How can I be of service?
Alright, so what else do we have? I don't know. Bloody gold coins. Don't really want to go do that. This one is partaking in these every day, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that thing. Meh. I don't know, man. Let's pull this back up. Go to this outfit here. Don't know what I want to do. Anybody online? Just me and one other person. Mission? You think? Maybe a mission? Do I want to do missions? Kind of. Not really. Sort of. Maybe. Not really feeling it. Maybe a mission, but I don't know if I want a mission. I don't think I want to do a mission. Kind of want to do a mission, but not really feeling like I want to do a mission. You know what I want to do? It's not in here. I'll be right back. I need water anyway. Oh Lord. Well, that's a demo. I didn't realize I had that over there. Interesting. Let's see if I've got all of my buttons set up correctly. Here, I should be able to press. Where's it at? I should be able to press that one to kill the audio. Nope, it didn't work. Aha, that worked. And then I should be able to press my Steam Deck is not working properly. I click on that one. Yeah, that's not working. What happened to my Steam Deck? My Stream Deck? That used to... There it goes. Now it's doing it. Okay, the microphone is still good. The Lotro audio is off of there. The console audio is on. Yep, I see. I hear the audio. Everything's set up correctly. All right, let's goof around on the Nintendo Switch 2 for a little bit. What should we play? What should we play? I haven't played Hogwarts in quite a while. Mario Kart World I haven't played in a while. I could try to catch them all still in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Maybe some Roller Coaster Tycoon. I haven't tried this free demo yet of Star Wars Outlaw. Don't know really if I cared much about it. I like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. But I was at a point where it was kicking my butt. I was on like the last boss or something, if I remember correctly. I think... Oh, and Sonic Mania was really good too. Let's start off with some Stardew Valley. I think that's what we'll do. We'll play some Stardew Valley. Bonus content for all the people that hung around. Let me turn this down. We'll bounce around between some games here. Won't spend a whole lot of time on any one of them, so don't worry about it too much if you don't like the one that I'm playing currently. Day 6 of Summer Year 1. Storm is approaching. Alright, good. Spirits are in good humor today. Alright. But I have no idea. What all do I have? Have I got copper versions of my stuff yet? I have a couple coppers. Yeah, copper? Yeah, I've got a couple of coppers. And I'm trying to remember what I was doing. That's the hardest part when you come back to a game that you haven't played in a long time, is knowing what you were doing so that you can continue, you know, doing that thing that you were doing. We do need to chop this down. And need water. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. If I upgraded that, I'd be able to get more at once, and that would be actually beneficial. Which I need to go down into the cave, the mine I should say, and get some iron so I can try to upgrade this, honestly. Because that would really cut down on the amount of work I have to do each day. Thankfully tomorrow it's going to be storming, so I won't have to water tomorrow. Which means tomorrow is probably a better day for me to go down and fight in the mine. Play 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days here, then we'll try something else. Oops. Oh, we do have iron there. Forget, what do I have to put in this one? Wood, I think. need to take any of these. Yeah, we should take some of this to Gunther. Run around out here just a little bit, then we'll head over to town. It is 9:30 actually. We do need to head over to town. Gunther should be open by now. The blacksmith. Nope, we haven't got that set up yet, so we'll go on from there. Don't know why this game always just reels me in, but it does. It's a good feels game, you know? See if we have anything to turn into the museum. Donate. Thing we just got. Reward? Yes, we got a painting basically. Now we'll go down to the beach, see if there's any shells to pick up, and head back to the house. We still haven't, yeah, we still haven't done that. How many, we may have the wood to do this. Yeah, we do. Alright, we fixed that. We can now start coming over here to pick up seashells. That'll give us another source of money. Are we out of space? We certainly are. This is something we don't need. Whoops. Hitting the wrong button. Sounds like I got a message. I did. Yes. Oh, we need a spot for that. We don't need this grass here. It's a Stardew Valley. That doesn't mean it doesn't also have a beach. I'm getting tells right now. In Lord of the Rings Online for my stream here. Oh, come on. I don't have space for that. What about that one? Nope. Alright. Let's head back. Check something here. What was it? Is it this button? Yes. Reach the bottom of the mine. And Mayor Shorts found and return his shorts. Okay. The mayor has lost his shorts. Pum 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 pum. Up in your house. I don't know, but I don't know where they're at, honestly, so there's that. Ah, inventory's full. Alright, what can we throw in here to sell? What is this? Artifact? We need to take that to the museum. Alright. Alright, we don't have a spot to put this other thing, do we? Hold on. So we haven't made our house bigger yet. You know what we need? We need another chest. We'll put this in our house. We'll put things like that in it. Yep, time for Betty Bye. That's day one for tonight. Alright, should be raining out. Let's see the fortune. Spirits feel neutral. Wish they would have not. I wish they'd have been happier, but they're not. Queen of Sauce, baked fish. We just learned the baked fish recipe. That's what she said. Do we have to pick things up here? Let me check. Nope. Just making sure nothing is ready. Oh, these are ready. The radishes are ready. We got some new ideas to sleep on. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Good. We don't have to worry about watering the stuff today. So we need to take this to the museum and the radish. You know, let's go try something real quick. Let's see here. The pepper. And maybe the crystal fruit. Take that as well. Let's go see if we need to turn these in at the Civic Center. Because we got a little time until the museum opens up. A library, I should say, and we need to go to actually we're going to go to the mine, so it's not a big deal, but we'll go through here first to check this. We got time, is my point. Got a little time to spend here. This is one of those games where you only got so much time in the day. This is where you find your collection stuff. Alright, none of those. Nope. I thought maybe it was going to be one of those there, but it wasn't. Okay, that's the other mushroom, not the one I have. Ooh, I got this mushroom though. Alright, that's good. Don't think I've got what's needed down here. Nope, we need a gold bar. And we don't have that either, nor do we have that. Now let's go check the other two rooms over here for the vegetables I have. Finish collections and it opens up things in town that you need. Yep, pepper. I thought so. Glad I decided to come over here. And that's it. Alright, so now if we check our inventory, we do have quite a bit. We need to go get rid of some of this, put it in storage before we head to the mine because it's taking up too much space. You always pick up a lot of stuff in the mine. So that'll take a couple hours off running back to the farm, but it'll be worth it. Later on you get a horse and you can travel a lot faster. Okay, that should be good. I got rid of the wood, didn't I? Oh, I don't have enough for that one. Okay. Okay, I go back over here and put this up. Alright, let's do this. We'll get to the mine about 11 a.m. We'll have time to do a little bit there. Alright, let's see where we were last. Level 50. This game is super addicting for its just chill mode. You just relax and just chill when you play a game like this. And that feeling is super addicting. Alright, there's the way we want to go down. I just want to check to see if there's anything here I need. Doesn't look that way. So we're going to take this. Trying to get down to level 55 so we'll gain access to that. Ooh, I see that over there I want. Key to killing any of the monsters in this game is patience. You don't want to rush it. Go on down instead of messing with that one. That's a rather bad sound. I do want to get all the slime I can get while we're doing this from the monsters because I need, I think, 99 of them for one of those collection quests back there. So yeah, I've been collecting them up, but I need a ton. Gotta keep an eye on the time and my energy. So that can actually be bad, having two different kinds of monsters attacking you at the same time, and they have different attack patterns. I want to get these first before I go down that ladder. You can see another one right up here. powerful sword, that's for sure. Whoops. Ooh, there. Ah, darn you. That will suck your health and energy out too with them hitting you. Oh crap. Gotcha, okay. Let's go ahead and check the rest of this area before we go down. That'll get us to level 55. There's what I was hearing over there. It's hiding. Oh, another way to go down. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was one of the harder mobs, but it was just a bat. He looked weird. Any more? Oh, yeah. Ah. Messed up. There we are. That's what I was trying to get. Tut, another one. It's always so long to kill those because they go far away. It's like, will you just come over here and hit my sword and die? That would be great. Be nice. Alright, now we can find one of these ladders and go down it. There we are. We opened up level 55. There's a baddie. Super annoying mob. Oh my god, get off me, get off me. This could be bad. Oh crap. Energy's getting pretty low. Really need this thing to die. God, it's taking forever. Oh my god, I need a better weapon. Alright, he can't get to me. But I couldn't get to him either. Thing is, you cannot move when you're swinging. So you have to swing or move. You can't do both. And that can be fatal. Like right there, I couldn't turn around to swing at him because I just swung at the ghost. Got it. Oh, hell no. We're okay, yeah, we found a way to get it. Alright, 9:40 is plenty enough time. We need to get out of here. So we don't pass out. See if we can go over to the hunting lodge. $64 of 1,000 slimes. I got a long ways to go. Oh, what is this? you will let me have that. Come back when you've got something to something, another blah blah blah. Well, I'll be. Alright, so what did I gain here? This was a 4 to 8 damage. This is a 20 to 30 damage. Well, yes. Thank you. Hold it. Can I swing? I can swing. Okay, it looked odd in the thing. I don't know why I thought it was different, but it's normal. Now we got to race back home before we pass out. If we don't make it before midnight, we will pass out. Passing out is bad. You don't want that to happen. If you pass out, you somebody finds you, takes you home, and you know, the next day you wake up and you find out that you've lost some items. Ooh. Alright, so we get to choose. Do we want animal products worth 20% more, or want crops worth 10% more? I think animal products. Definitely. Alright, there's day 2 for tonight. I said I was going to do 3 to 4 days, so. Weather report. It's going to be clear tomorrow, but today it's raining, so we don't have to worry about watering the stuff. Again, the spirits are neutral today. And we didn't gain a new recipe. Oh, let's go ahead and put this old sword up there. Ooh, we got more stuff picking up. We're out of space, of course. We're out of space. Our slime collection is up to 16. We're kicking butt. Not so much, but anyway. Now. Make sure none of these have to harvest like that. Alright. Alright, we're good. Alright. We'll run over to the Civic Center real quick. See if anything we picked up needs to be added, like that ghost fish that I picked up. Yep. Nice. Darn, it wasn't any of those. Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, we got this one. We just finished one of them. So, small magnet ring. Okay. We need this one. I just got another piece. I am one piece away from finishing that one, and then gold, and we will have the minecart repaired. That is really good. Having the mine cart repaired is really, really a good thing. I don't think any of the things I have is for over here, but we're going to check. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, because these are crops and harvest. Oh! We do have this one. Super cool. Alright. We'll head over to Gunther. And I think we might upgrade. Oh, we may not have the money. If we have the money, we might upgrade our... Ooh, we don't have the things on us, do we? Okay, we need to run back to our house. We might upgrade our water bucket. By the way, for anybody who's watching, that watched me that one night play Star Trek Online, I am not against that game at all. I was having a lot of fun with it. I have no idea what to do in that game. I literally went to my ship and I cannot figure out how to go anywhere. So if you know how the game works and you want to give me a clue, please let me know. Where's the gear at? Why am I missing it? There it is. Okay, so I already have a magnet ring. What does it do when I have 2 magnet rings? Is it like double the magnet? Alright. Wonder how long this is. Oh, we got 5. That's plenty. We're good. Wasn't that one of the ones I needed to take to the place? I think it was. Ooh, I need 5,000 gold. I don't have 5,000 gold. Oh. Oh. Maybe that wasn't the one. Run out to the beach here and grab seashells to go back and put into our sell box to make a little bit of money. And I'm pretty sure, and I've seen it in the past, Gunther's pants were out here somewhere. His swimming trunks he lost. But I don't see the little things that you dig up to find it. It's somewhere in the sand. God only knows what he was doing, but he lost his swim trunks out here. It's not for me to ask. Alright, our pockets are full. Always forget and go the wrong way. not need that one? Gosh darn it, I need to go back over there and check, because I don't know. I know things that I can sell, because I just got through using it. Run back over here. But I didn't go to the beach before I went to the Civic Center, so I don't know if the items I picked up on the beach are usable in the collection, and my memory sucks, so I just can't remember. So I gotta check it. It would be one of these two if it was one of them. Yep. God, I'm glad I came over here. And I want to check. The thing that I gave to the library, was that what was needed over here? Did I screw up? No. I already put one in there. Okay. Alright, I don't feel so bad about that then. How much space do we have? We have a little bit of space. We'll go foraging out here, since we spent too much time to really get very far in the mine today. We'll go out here and get electrocuted is what we'll do. So far, I ain't finding jack out here. Nada. It's not too late yet. Let's go over to the dark forest. The mystical forest. Have I not gotten my axe up there enough? I guess I haven't. I didn't realize that. Okay. I'm not at that point yet. Who'd have thought? I was. Apparently not, no. I do, but it's already 5:50 p.m. and I don't want my guy to pass out in the cave. So let's see what we can sell. need to hold on to those. We can sell the sap. Do I have anything else we can sell in here? Because we really need to make some money back. Oh, I need to plant those. There were some other summer seeds up here I saw. Yep, those are in summer as well. And this was wild summer seeds. We'll take those. Because we had these spots open down here where we plucked some stuff out. There was a whole nother row, wasn't there? Yep, alright. That should make us a little bit of money. Alright, new crafting recipe, lightning rod. New crafting recipe, wild seeds. And warp totem beach. That got us enough money. We can go make our water bucket better. But since it's a dry day, we need to use it first before we get rid of it. Hello. I have some good news for you. A few days ago I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them. In a more controlled environment, you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave for bats or mushrooms. Yep, I'm here, just streaming. What's up? I think we're gonna do mushroom. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we can pick up here. Alright, we can't pick up anything else. Let's go ahead and get the can, water can filled up. This was day 3 or day 4? We'll do one more day. We'll do this day and that's it. Check something real quick. Yep, alright. Alright. Oh yeah? I bet. Alright, well, I got $5. That doesn't even cover my flight. Speaking of which, how much was that place that you stayed at out there? What is that in USD? Alright, so that's going to take 2 days. Alright. What's that about? I was just reading the tell. By the way, that was like $25. I'm gonna stop by the place over here, see if I have anything for it. Then we're going to empty out our bags as far as we can. Head to the mine. Nothing, okay. Didn't think I had anything, but I had to check. Stardew Valley. It's a super chill game. Need to hurry up. Nope, nothing. Alright. Let's race back to the farm. Throw our stuff into sale and then race out to the mine. Game is all about optimizing your daily chores. You only have so many hours in the day and they tick away as you play the game. We should be good to head down there now. Should be, somebody sent me a message. Okay. Oh, hello there. How are you doing today? Oh, we're kicking it with 2 right now. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that one day we talked about, that was with 1. Where I got the donations. Yeah, I still don't understand that. Yeah, YouTube took part of that. Like 30% of that. Oh yeah, they die faster. Heck yeah. Come on, get over here, Ghost. I put a whole bunch of stuff there in, you still haven't come over there, have you, to Double Barrel Charlie's? That was Dig Site Charlie. Yep, I got a lot of resources there in crates. It's not that far. It's past the end of the tracks, but not that far, honestly. You were close. We were talking about Minecraft. God, look how many ladders I opened up there. That's hilarious. We show up there the 17th and then the 18th you get married, right? And I mean, by showing up, I mean we go to the town there on the 17th, stay that night, and then I'll stay one more night after the wedding because I figure it'll be a party. Oh, come on. Couldn't hit it. Fun times. Yeah. When's that? get rid of for that? Oh, we got a bat coming. I gotta wait to kill that. Ooh, gold ore. Definitely need the gold ore. Stones. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Holy crap. What was that? I don't think I need this. What is this? Whoa, 15 to 24. Whoa. But, oh man, it's not as good, but it'll also gather slime and has a +1 crit chance. That's got a +2 crit chance. Wow. That's sad because I'd like to use the other one, but I'm on the wrong thing. It's getting late too, unfortunately. I need to hurry up here. I'm probably not going to find... Oh, I can't pick that up. So my inventory is full. I think I had a bot came in and talked to me while I wasn't paying attention. Come on! Alright, we don't have enough time. We gotta run back. It's almost 11 already. We're gonna have to hurry. Where's the exit? There it is. This is gonna be a race. Plus, I'm playing the version where the monsters come out at night. So I could be attacked in the dark on my way back to the farm. There's a monster there. Yeah, we don't have enough time. I was going to try to sell, but we don't have time. Yeah, I got next to nobody when I did that. Speaking of late, it's already almost 11 p.m. Oh, it's raining out, so I don't have to worry about doing anything. But also, this was the last day I was going to play through. So, basically it saves every time that you go to sleep. So, therefore, if I'm not going to play through this day, nothing I'm doing right now matters. So, that's where we're going to stop this for right now. Can't remember, did you have to do anything? I don't think you have to save or anything. Nah. You get your wish. I'm streaming Minecraft for 10 minutes. I just want to see you see Double Barrel Charlie's. You logged in first, so the server is in Hong Kong right now. How should I design this? I need those other steps. Would I only have one step? Well, that sucks. I didn't realize I only had one step. Yep, I only had one step. Do do do. I can't remember which one I was going down that I found stuff in. I know it was a very long tunnel, so that would definitely be whichever one. This one that is super long. Technically, I could just choose a spot and start going to the side, but why do that when you can run way the hell down here for the hell of it? That would be too simple. Good as place as any. We're on level 16, which is where a lot of the iron deposits are. So that's why this is a major mining level for this place. I thought so. Yep. There's a sign outside. Yeah, I'm down in a mile-long mine on the 16th level. Coming back up. There's some glass blocks for you as well. one of the major ones. Let me show you the pit. Yeah, the water was not going down through there. I opened it up and brought it down through here. That was a trick. You can technically ride that like a slide, but it wouldn't be advisable. Are you trying to kill me? I thought that was pretty cool. It goes all the way down to 16, and then there's a mine that goes way out. I found that it will not fill up. I didn't realize it wouldn't do it. That mine shaft there goes forever. The other ones around here are dangerous. You fall off into shit. This was the only one I found where I could keep going. Yeah, I accidentally fell down into one. Yeah, when I came across it, it was just a little bitty hill out there. And I was like, I'm going to build something here. I'm going to see what all I can do with this thing. Yeah, it's kind of interesting now that I realize you can literally make a water slide. Yeah, there's all kinds of resources up there you can take. So how far was it past your last year track? I just found iron and the blue stuff. Did you check every box up there? I think there's some, either that or it's back at the original base. There's lots of sheep on this island, lots of animals, so I mean if you need to build a bed or anything you can grab wool real quick. Yeah, I figured though that I'd make beds with little houses every so often for anybody that wants to move around. Ones that don't come take all your stuff. This is nope, okay. I need... Yeah, we'll discuss that sometime. Yep, that's what they claim. Alright, gone down far enough on that one. We gained 21 iron. Just gained another 21 iron down here. Oh. When you went down the stairs there, did you see that there's a sign said the pit? A little bit, yeah. It's been a little here and a little there. Oh, this weekend I didn't do anything. I was sick. Yeah, much better. All right. All right, it's really late. I'm gonna have to get off of here so I can start getting ready for bed. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, talk to you then. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. I hope y'all had fun. We did a little bit of Lord of the Rings Online, then we did a little bit of Stardew Valley, and a little bit of Minecraft. And with that, I'm going to call it a night because I got to go to work tomorrow. So hope everybody had fun. I'll see you next time. Be sure to hit the follows and the and the subscribes and all that kind of stuff. Leave likes, leave comments, you know, all the cool stuff. I'll talk to y'all next time. It's From the Gnome, signing off. Bye-bye.